Hello everyone, this is James Shore with another test-driven development video. When I left off last time, I was just getting the spike to work, and I just realized, as I often do, I forgot to check into Git. I believe that was episode 45. Okay, so, and I also realized that I had the wrong size for my Eclipse window, so I apologize for the last video, or however many it was, being the wrong size. Anyway, I had just gotten this set up to use a custom table. I think now what I can do, the trick is going to be to test that custom table without having anything else. So without actually running the look spike, but just testing the custom table. That's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and make a new JFrame. This test should fail now because it won't be in the right spot. Yeah, it sets it to 422. We'll leave that code in there for now, just for fun. And then we're going to add a new custom table. And that custom table doesn't take nothing as a parameter, but that's easily done. Unless JTable doesn't have that option, which I believe it does. Okay. So that's just sort of the setup, and in fact, let's go ahead and put that in a setup block. And this finally code can go in an after block. Which means we won't have to do that anymore. And I don't think we even have to do that. Yeah. All right. And let's go ahead and, just for the purposes of our spike, let's go ahead and move this where we want it to go. I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the video or not, but that failed. It flashes up for a moment. Actually, I don't know if it flashes up in the foreground though. So I'm going to leave it where it is for now. The set visible can happen in setup. Okay, we've got a simple little test. We're pulling some stuff out, but what we want to do is validate that the custom table's in there. So let's take a look at our frame and get, well, I don't know. Get component. Let's see, I need to look at a few things. Typically with a frame, you don't add stuff directly to the frame, you add it to a pane of the frame. Yeah, the content pane. So that's really what we should be doing here. We should be getting the content pane and then adding the custom table. Now, strictly speaking, we haven't needed to do that. It seems to be working anyway, but I wonder, are we actually terminating? Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay. All right, so now if we get the frame, get content pane, can we get the component out of there? And what are we getting out of this? Just a component, not a J component. That's working. And I think we can assert that that component is an instance of custom table. We can do that. That would be pretty cool. Oh, it's working. That's great. And just to prove that it is working, if we said it was a, I don't know, a J panel, that should fail. Yeah. Okay, so there's our table, which is great. So now I should be able to pull that out. And see and say that that's equal to I suppose I don't really have to do it this way, do I? I could just pull it off somewhere or hold the custom table in an instance variable. But I'm going to do it this way for a little bit, just because I'm not sure what kind of magic happens when you put it into a container and have it render and so forth. I don't know if we're actually getting back the exact instance of the objects we're setting here. So I'm going to do this, and then once I have this working the way I want it to, then I can do some other stuff. Okay, so now I should be able to make some assertions on the table. I'm not sure what I want to assert on just yet. I think okay, hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back. So I think I'm going to pull up the Java doc for this. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. So what we're doing is we're working with this is getting down into some of the depths of the system that I don't fully understand, I have to admit. This code I found online. Yeah, here. So, in fact, I should pull that out. So I don't really fully understand it. It looks pretty straightforward. So I guess what I want to do is somehow pull out the rows and investigate the background color. That seems doable. Let's see, which version of Swing or Java are we using anyway? One dot six. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Sometimes when I don't know what I'm doing, I just fiddle and let my mind wander. That doesn't always help, but sometimes it makes me feel better. So, okay, so what do we have? So I'm looking for a way of getting so there's a table cell renderer. That's how we get the renderer. What are we working on here? Yeah, we're setting the background. So what if we, this is feeling really promising actually. I know it's going really slowly, but I feel like we're getting somewhere. What I want to do is I'm going to have this sleep for a moment just so we can see it. So we should be able to see it pop up. Oh, except helps if I code it properly. Should be able to see that pop up. Let's make it sleep for 2 seconds. There we go. Now let me put that over where you guys can see it. Interesting. That I'm certain it must be rendering in the background. Is there a way to make it go into the foreground? I don't see a way of doing it. Okay, well I'm going to just keep it over where it's rendering properly. Now I need to do a new default table model just to get some stuff in there. Let's give it 2 rows and 5 columns. How about 5 rows and 3 columns? All right. I saw it pop up for a moment. Still some work to do, but that's our time for today. So I'm going to call it a day. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time.